We are Steve and Jill. Together, we've been buying and reselling land since the 90s.
Our data-centric approach leaves our buyers asking, how can you sell it so cheap?
Here on the Land Academy Show,
We answer that and more. Steve and Jill here.
Hi.
Welcome to the Land Academy Show, entertaining land investment talk. I'm Stephen Jack Butella.
And I'm Jill DeWitt, broadcasting from the Valley of the Sun.
Today, Jill and I talk about, really, it's kind of my topic, as Jill informed me just now, the 1% difference rule in compound interest and how it's associated with your land business. I think it's associated with everything, but that's just me.
Do you prefer pink nail polish or red? Because that's what I'm going to work on right now.
It's, wearer's choice.
Thank you. That's how this is going to go right now.
Before we get into it, let's take a question posted by one of our members on the landinvestors.com online community. It's free, and I hope you know that we have a full-blown commercial printing company dedicated to sending offers to owners. In fact, that's what it's called. Offers, owners.com. Check it out. Get your mailers out. We do 800,000 or 900,000 units a month now.
Mm-hmm. Victor wrote, after closing a land purchase, what am I supposed to receive from the title company? I closed on 4 properties for the first time about 3 weeks ago. Yay! 3 in one state and 1 in another. And I've not received anything from the title company. No title insurance papers or deed. Is this a typical routine? No, they're coming. It does take a while.
This is all you, by the way.
You're not nuts, Victor, and yeah, they're coming.
Isn't it fun to just pay all that money and then get nothing?
Just like nothing. Oh, I know. So here's how it really goes. So did he say he bought? Is this bought or sold? Bought. Okay. So you bought the properties. You sent the money in. You saw all the closing documents, right? Because you signed everything on the purchase side. And now you're like, do. Well, the check cleared. What am I going to get back? It's coming. So you're a good title agent will send you back a copy of everything, and then they'll follow up with hard copies. But some title agents will just follow up with the hard copies. That's what's coming in the mail. Either way, I do trust them when they say it's hey, we're recorded. I'm good with that. I'm running with it. And you could check with the county if you needed to just before you run with it. But it's common. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's laziness or COVID-induced laziness or the new COVID schedule we have nowadays. I don't know, but
title agents in general are drunk with power.
Yeah.
They're going to tell you how it goes, tell you what to sign, where to sign, and they're playing off of the fact that they think you don't know what you're doing, which is not the case with our group. We all know what they're doing, and we're very lucky that Jill has a transaction coordinator who's 30 years in the industry as a title manager, title agent, title supervisor, and all of it. She's seen it all. So you can't slip anything by her. But when Jill closes a deal, she hasn't done it herself. She hasn't done it recently. She's on the phone on every single deal saying, I'm not going to sign this. There's no lead-based paint. This doesn't apply because it's a rural piece of freaking land.
Exactly.
And I don't need to put a mask on because of COVID when we show the property. Yeah. So there's all kinds of stuff that goes on.
And I'm 3 states over.
Yeah.
I promise I'll wear a mask when I call you. What? It's almost like
there's
that.
One time I heard her on the phone, this is a lot of years ago, about a key. Somebody wanted the key to go.
Here's what this is so good. Yeah, this buyer was going, well, aren't you going to be there? Just show me the property. I said, I'll leave a key under the mat.
That's it.
He didn't quite get the humor. I thought that was awesome.
Sure, let's go.
Like, it's rural vacant land. What do you need me to do? Like,
I think you can show it yourself.
I think so. We all know where it is. Just kind of stand there and look at it. I want me to stand there with you.
It cracks me up. What this makes me think of is just HGTV and when real estate agents are walking someone through the house. To this day, it cracks me up when real estate agents walk us through houses or an open house. It's like, now these are the cupboards. Aren't they beautiful?
I know.
And
well, my favorite is. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
No, go ahead. You'll say it better. I'm sure.
My favorite is when they're showing you through and you're like, oh darn, I hate this carpet.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And you need someone else to remind you that we can replace that. Oh yeah, I guess there's a thing called paint and carpet.
Says right in the title, renovation required.
Right. Exactly.
Today's topic, the 1% difference rule and compound interest in your land business. This is why you're listening. The whole rule about 1% is this. If you concentrate on getting 1% better every day, every week, every month, amazing things can happen and will happen, just like with compound interest. Here's the math. Let's just use it in a real simple scenario. If you're sending out 5,000 letters in month one, increase it by 1% the next month. So now it's 5,050. At month, let's say 60-ish.
5 years.
Yeah, 5 years. You've doubled the amount of mail that you've sent out. And, or you can do it every week, or you can increase it 10%. It doesn't necessarily have to be 1%. You just have to mentally accept that doing the same thing over and over and over and not responding to the changes in the market, the changes in how land is purchased and sold, maybe pricing differences, it's not okay. I mean, if you have a successful relationship, I can tell you that what that relationship looks like to both people is not what it looked like the day you met. And it's not what it looked like at the end of month one or the end of year one. It's very, very different because everybody's rolling with it. They're rolling with the changes. There's job changes. There's children that you may have. All kinds of stuff happens. So to get better, you need to make those changes. And even if it's just 1% better a month or a day or whatever. The same with compound interest. Compound interest is an amazing concept. If you've got $50,000 in the bank and it's earning 3% a year, it's going to double after about 20 years. And so 50,000 may not be what you have in there. You may have 5 million. And then you have, it doesn't take long on compound interest if you just leave it alone to have a ton of money. So the concept is the same.
Too bad the stock market doesn't work like that.
It does.
Well,
I believe the stock market does. We're having a real tough time in the market right now. The whole world is. But on average, I think it's 11%.
Okay.
I think the stock market gains 11% a year. This year it won't. It'll probably go down.
I'm looking at your chart right here, and it has you put down. Okay, say you're 20 and you put 50,000 in the bank at 3% interest. So when you're 40, I'm gonna look at 40. Hold on here, 20 years now. So then at 40, your 50,000 is on month 21. Oh, you can just leave it right there. Is like $90,000. I'm going to say that's not enough money.
Well, if you put 500 in.
I could sure I can turn 50 into 90,000 next week.
Well, we've addressed, yes.
We've addressed the topic. Why would I do this?
We've addressed the topic. If you take $500,000, put it in a bank account and start buying and selling land.
Yeah.
And you're the typical career path member, you've got $10 million.
Again, next week.
You should, at the end of 24 to 36 months, have...
your 50,000 should be... Your 50,000 should be $1 million.
Yeah, that's
you can do 50,000 and $1 million in a year. Maybe 2.
I think 18 months.
Okay, 2.
18 months to 24 months.
Give you some time to screw it all up.
Yes.
And make some mistakes.
That's with a job and children and a spouse and all that.
You got to take summer vacation off. There's all these things that get in the way.
We have a lot of retired people in our group, and those are the ones for some reason that just seem to do incredibly well.
Because they know how to manage their time.
They have the dough.
Yeah, they're not afraid of anything.
Like Kevin Farrell's like that.
This is just fun for them. It's gravy. They're like, I thought maybe I'd just do this to pass the time, and now I'm making money. So
people that are retired do really well in our group, and people who, for some reason, have little tiny children just probably out of necessity, smash it out of the park. We're gonna.
I think they're motivated.
Last week
and they're used to not sleeping.
We interviewed Dan Smart. He's got 4. He has 4 children.
Yeah. One's
in college and one's in the crib.
Yeah.
And he's got no choice but to buy and sell land at a very rapid pace. We interviewed him last week, and it's a good discussion.
It's coming in a couple weeks, so it'll be cool. Happy you could join us today. 5 days a week. You can find us here on the Land Academy Show.
Tomorrow, the episode on the Land Academy Show is an interview with Luke Smith. He's going to talk about he bought a vacant church and then resold it, and it was just riddled with drama. It's a pretty funny story. You are not alone in your real estate ambition.
It's fun catching up with Luke.
The whole point to this is just get better. Just get 1% better. Okay. That's it.
I get it. Thank you. And thank you for tuning in. Jack and I are really aware that not everyone has a lot of money lying around to buy this land. So just so you know, don't worry. We fund many Land Academy members deals every week. It's called landfunding.com. And then in addition to us, our community has so much money behind us, it's not even funny.
Yeah.
It's something that we do all the time behind the scenes within Land Academy in our Discord area. We commonly fund each other's deals. So check it out. And I think if you go to landinvestors.com, our online community, you can get a sneak peek of some of the chats going on inside of our Discord.
Yeah, so go to landinvestors.com.
Our secret Discord channel.
And just right on the front page there, you can horse around with and see in a view-only situation what we're doing and how we're talking to each other, and there's whole sections dedicated to doing each other's deals.
It's awesome.
We are Jack and Jill. Information
and inspiration
to buy undervalued property.
We hope you find our content valuable, and we appreciate your support. If you have not already, please check out our channel and hit the subscribe button.
And your comments and suggestions help us to create the content you're here for. Hitting the like button helps to support our channel's algorithm and gauge your interest for future shows.